Hey everybody, Joe here, and right now I'm out for a little bit of a walk around Himi. So you can see right here, we've got one of the rivers that flows into the Sea of Japan, which is just over that way. So yeah, I thought that today I'd go out for a bit of a walk and let you guys know what's up with the job so far. So yeah, I had Tokyo orientation on August 1st through 4th, and I arrived in Himi on the 4th. So that first day, we landed. Got my luggage. We landed at Toyama Airport in Toyama City, about an hour from here. Got out of the airport and I first met my supervisor and my predecessor. So we all hopped in a bus, not really a bus, like a little van. They had a driver, and they took me to Himi. So this whole time though, I was wearing this suit, my nice suit that I wore to my interview, and basically the first place that they brought me was straight to my office where I'd be working. So I'm in the office and I got my suit and I walk in, and Corey shows me over to my new desk. So it's the one right there near the door, furthest back, because in Japanese society, usually with offices and the like, they have them arranged in rows by section, and when they do that, it's by seniority, and the least senior person is nearest the door. So I'm sitting there, and this is actually my first time actually being in a Japanese office. So it's a little intimidating. I don't know what to expect of everybody, and they probably don't know what to expect of me. The job, all this kind of stuff. So Corey sits me down. We start going through, the desk and some of the basic job duties I'm going to have to be doing. Yeah, so we're going through the responsibilities of the job. He's showing me some, papers, different basic breakdown of the job. And at this point, it starts to become a little overwhelming. Because this is, I just got here in Japan. I'm still jet lagged. I'm wearing a suit and about to start a job, my first real job in an office, in a foreign language, in a foreign country. And I guess, I did kind of get a little, freaked out. Not too bad, but I definitely was feeling a little uneasy. Kind of having all this suddenly thrown on me, after I just got off the airplane, more or less. But, he kept reassuring me that it wasn't as bad. It's not as bad as you think it is. You'll get into it. You'll get used to it real quick. Don't worry. And that's pretty much true. I think I got used to working, being in that office pretty quick. Sukiya, my favorite cheap place to eat. So yeah, I'd say I got used to the job pretty quick, at least being inside a Japanese office, because for the first few weeks, honestly, there was not too much to do, because a lot of my job does involve teaching, and coming in August, that's right in the middle of summer break. But it was a chance for me to explore the desk and kind of get to know people a little bit. Go around the city hall. Go around Himi. So basically, it was kind of a settling in period. It really is a good thing that they settled in August, because that's exactly why there's nothing going on really. So everybody who's new can start to get used to it a little bit. That's a nice house. That's one thing I noticed about Himi, really, is that there's a lot of people with nice houses. And this is that same river from before, just a little further up. Oh, and some kind of a lumberyard over there. Huh. So, yeah. I guess my first real piece of work that I had was at this Ansho Hapio Taikai, which is basically a speech contest. Man, I just love this little stretch of river walk right through here. Pretty nice. There's actually a couple places like this along the way through Himi. So yeah, the speech contest, basically, it was me and the other ALTs in town, the other Jets, and we listened to junior high schoolers, middle schoolers, do memorize speeches in English for a couple hours. We judged them, handed out awards for the top 3, and I was also in charge of interpreting and giving a little bit of a speech in Japanese for the other ALTs. So besides the speech contest, I also teach an eikaiwa, English conversation, at that building you just saw over there. And here's the Hattori-kun Bridge, right in the middle of Himi. So yeah, besides the speech contest and the eikaiwa, I also started teaching at three elementary schools, and I had my first classes last week. And for the first 2 of the schools, I gave a self-introduction in front of the entire school, and then for one school, I gave a self-introduction in front of each class. And this the self-introduction for those 2 schools in front of the whole school was purely in Japanese, and then for the school where I had a whole bunch in a row, 4 of them, it was a mixture of English and Japanese. Chilling out by the Sea of Japan here. So Himi is a coastal town after all. And then there's what you would call that, kind of like a break for the waves. And there's like a typhoon or something. A bunch of seagulls hanging out on that, just chilling. Oh, taking off too. Alright. And then I'm kind of on this stretch of rock here, sticking into the distance down that way. So yeah, besides the teaching duties, the English conversation and the elementary school visits, I also go to hoikuen, which are kindergartens, and I just went to my first first 2 this past week. One was a kind of lesson that I had to give, and the people there at the hoikuen also helped me out in doing it. And then I also had a one called Happy English, which is going to be at this same kindergarten daycare once a month. And basically, I read books for the kids and play with them a little bit. And it's pretty fun, especially that second one with the daycare. They're really young kids. Some of them are only a couple months old, and they're still there, and their parents bring them up, and they're like, hello, and holding their kid out in front of me, and it's really cute. It's nice. Oh, mass takeoff. What is going on? I hope none of them drop anything on me, if you know what I mean. Alright, anyway, yeah, the kindergartens, those are fun. I've done a little bit of translation work. I've done one official piece of translation work, and then I've kind of been just kind of on my own. I have a little blog. I guess I'll put a link underneath for it. Basically, I'm kind of translating the news related to Himi and posting it up on this blog, including a lot of the local events. I guess that pretty much wraps up all of my duties so far that I've experienced doing. and I think that's pretty much the extent of them besides events planning, which I don't think I'm going to plan any events until, probably not until Christmas. I think there's some type of official Christmas party I need to do. But yeah, it's been really good so far. There's a lot of variety to my job. You know, as they say in the JET program, every situation is different, but there's a lot of nice variety in my job. You know, there are other jets that I know who do nothing but translate all day, and you know, sometimes I wish I was doing a little bit more of that, but you know, I really can't complain. Himi's a really nice town, and I've got a lot of variety in my work. I get to play with kids basically for half my job. It's a lot of fun. So I suppose with that, and all these seagulls flying away here again. What are they doing? I guess I will wrap it up. So, alright guys, see ya.